Hey there, and welcome back to another yoga video. Today we are going to work towards building up our upper body strength for chaturanga. So we'll take a couple levels, a couple variations, a couple strengthening exercises. So let's go. I'm going to have you start today on your back. So laying down comfortably on the back. You can keep the knees bent. Just take a cleansing breath here. Settling into your yoga practice. Just for a moment, finding some stillness before we begin. Gently rocking the knees side to side like windshield wipers. Gently twisting through the spine. Maybe reaching the arms all the way overhead, lengthening the legs for a full body stretch. As we ease into our practice today, listen to your body. Now start to bend at the knees, bringing your legs to tabletop. So I like to start by tucking the pelvis so I can plant my spine nice and flat on the mat, and then lifting the knees stacked over the hips, shins parallel to the ceiling or the sky. Arms reach out in front of you. Holding here, start to breathe nice and deeply, exhaling, bringing that belly button towards your spine. Think about pushing your spine into the mat. As you breathe here, you should start to feel some core engagement, keeping your body in this position. Start to straighten that right leg and left arm nice and long, reaching, hovering above the floor. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, other side, left leg, right arm. Inhale, back to center. Moving nice and slow here. Keep pushing your spine into the floor, lengthening, get longer. Inhale, come back to center. Good. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale to center. Let's do one more each side. Get nice and long. And then center. Get long. And come to center. Take one more breath here, pushing your spine into the mat. Good. Release your feet and arms back down to the mat. Gently rock the knees side to side. Windshield wipers. Hug the knees in towards your chest into a little ball, maybe rocking side to side. We're going to make our way up and over to a tabletop position. So rocking and rolling, coming up, sweeping the legs behind, planting the hands down, spreading the fingers nice and wide. So you have a nice foundation here. Let's take a few cat-cows. On your inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, squeeze your shoulder blades, and exhale, tuck the chin, push the floor away. Arching the back, following your breath. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, push everything away. One more time. Inhaling and exhaling. Finding a nice neutral spine here. Send your right leg out behind you, just about hip height, nice and long. Lengthening all the way down through the toes. Take a nice deep breath here. Push the floor away. Pull that knee in towards your chest, bending at the knee. Push the floor away, arch the back. And then lengthen that leg out behind you. Now, here's where we get to the upper body. Start to bend at the elbows, sending your chest towards the floor, just coming to about 90 degrees. And then push yourself back up. Good. We're going to flow back and forth through that a couple times. Pull that knee in, push the floor away, lengthen it out, and then push up, bringing your chest towards the floor. Elbows nice and narrow towards the ribs. Push yourself up, leg in, extend it out. Slowly lower, elbows towards the ribs. Push yourself up. Let's do one more. Pull the leg in, sweep it back. And then lower chest towards the floor, 90 degrees. Push yourself back up. Very nice. Pull that leg in. Take a couple rounds of breath, moving through the spine, rocking the hips back and forth. You can stretch out the wrists for a second if you need to. Maybe taking some cat-cows. Good. Let's do the other leg. Left leg sweeps behind you. Make sure you have a nice solid foundation here. Long spine, pulling the belly button away from the floor. Good. Pull that left knee in towards the chest. Push the floor away. Lengthen it out. And then do that push-up. Same thing here. Left leg stays high. Push it up. Leg comes in. Lengthen it out. Push up. Lift it up. Good. 2 more. Pull the leg in. Lengthen it back. Lower the chest towards the floor. And push up. Good. 1 more. Pull it in. Send it back. Lower down. Lift it up. Good. Bring that left knee in. Send your hips back. Take a quick child's pose. Taking some weight out of the hands. Rolling the wrists. Let your forehead rest down on the mat. Good. On your next inhale, come back through tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, take a downward dog. Pedal it out, dropping one heel and then the other. Make sure you're still breathing. Now those modified push-ups, I would say, are the best way to build strength for your chaturanga. So practice those to build that strength. Focus on keeping the elbows close to the ribs and lower it down just as far as you can. The goal is to be at 90 degrees through the elbows, but if you can't go down that low, that's okay. Start there. 1 more breath here in down dog. And then look forward to your hands, bend your knees, step yourself towards the top of your mat, finding forward fold. On your inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll to standing. Coming all the way up, sweeping the arms up as you rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. Mountain pose. We're going to flow through a few sun salutations, so building heat and also each time taking a different variation of chaturanga. So we'll kind of build up to the full expression as we go. Okay, ground through the feet, arms down by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up, get tall. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step it back to your plank. Okay, from here, on your exhale, as you lower down, start by lowering the knees, bending the elbows towards the ribs, lower down the chest and the chin, and then inhale, push yourself forward for cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. So that variation is knees, chest, chin. And that is the best variation to take as you're building strength for full chaturanga. Good. Look forward to your hands, bend your knees, step yourself towards the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll to standing. Coming all the way up, sweeping the arms. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Down by your sides. Good. Now stick with knees, chest, chin if you prefer that variation as we keep progressing. Okay, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step it back to your plank. This time, lower down to your knees. On your exhale, bend your elbows to 90 degrees, lowering your chest towards the floor. And then push yourself forward. Inhale, cobra pose. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Take a nice breath here. Look forward to your hands, bend your knees, step yourself to the top of your mat again. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll to standing, coming all the way up, sweeping the arms, get tall. Exhale, hands through heart and down by your sides. Last round here, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stick with any of the previous variations if you'd like, or step it back to your plank for full chaturanga here. Now the key is to send yourself forward. As you're coming down, also think about lengthening forward. So come forward on your toes and then exhale, lower halfway. Bending at the elbows. Inhale, flip the feet, upward facing dog. Good, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward dog. Look forward to your hands, bend your knees, step yourself to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way to standing. Coming up, sweeping the arms. Exhale, hands through heart and down by your sides. Beautiful. So hopefully you're warm, and hopefully you found a variation with those 3 levels that you can stick to. So we're gonna do a bit of a flow now and stick to whatever variation you feel like suits you best at this moment. And we'll work our way up to full expression of chaturanga, okay? Inhale, reach the arms up, get tall. Exhale, forward fold, come down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step it back through your plank, take any version here. Exhale, lower down, halfway. Inhale, lift up, shine your chest forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, find your down dog. Take a breath here. On your inhale, right leg sweeps high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, pull that leg forward, planting the foot between the hands, drop your back knee, low lunge. Inhale, reach both arms up, get tall. Exhale, cactus, open the chest. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, bring that left hand down to the mat, right arm stays wide, finding your twist. Lengthen up out of the hips, through the top of the head. And then inhale, lift that left hand off the mat, keeping the chest open to the right. Right arm is behind you. As you exhale, bring that right hand to your left thigh, reach that left arm behind you, overhead, reversing. And then exhale, windmill, hands down to frame that foot. Find warrior 2, drop that back heel, windmill, arms wide. Take your time, ground through both feet. Inhale, flip your front hand, reverse your warrior as you straighten that front leg. Reach it back. And then arms come wide, triangle pose. Reach right arm forward, pivot down, chest stays open to the left, left arm up. Lifting up out of the top of the head, lengthening the spine. And then take your gaze towards the top of your mat, bending that right leg. Send your weight forward, finding half moon. Balancing on that right leg, left leg is lifted, chest stays open to the left. Maybe a block comes under that right hand. Breathing here. Keep lengthening through the top of your head to your toes. One more breath. And then exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. Feet are hip width apart. Let your head hang. Take a breath here. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step it back. Find your chaturanga variation. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath here. Push through the thumbs and fingertips. Send your weight back towards your heels. On your next inhale, left leg sweeps high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, pull that leg forward, planting the foot down. Drop your back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, cactus, open the chest. Take your gaze up. Inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, right hand comes down to the mat, keeping left arm wide, finding your twist. On your inhale, lift that right hand off the mat, keeping left arm wide, unbound twist. And then as you exhale, bring that left hand to your right thigh, reaching right arm overhead, reversing that lunge. And then exhale, both hands down to the mat, heading to warrior two. Pick up that back knee, drop the heel, arms wide, warrior two. Let yourself land here, take a breath. And then flip your front hand, reverse your warrior as you straighten that left leg, reach behind you. And then arms come wide. Reach that left arm forward, triangle pose, pivot down. Right arm comes up. Gaze can be towards the floor or towards your top hand. Lifting up out of the hips. Take a breath here. And then look down towards your foot, towards the top of your mat. Bend that left leg, send your weight forward. Fingertips can come to a block or the floor. Playing with that half moon balance, lifting that right leg behind you. Keeping the chest open to the right. Keeping the hips open. Good, one more breath. And then exhale, lower down, forward fold. Take a breath here. Let's do one more vinyasa. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Take one last chaturanga variation. Exhale, lower down, halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And then lower the knees. Send your hips back, child's pose. Let your forehead rest down on the mat. Reach your arms out in front of you, maybe tenting the fingertips. Feel the length through your spine. And then walk your hands over to the right, reaching that left arm across your mat. And then send your hip bones back towards your heels. Breathing into the left side body, filling the lungs. And then walk your hands over to the left, reaching that right arm across your mat. Send your hips back, breathe into the right side body. Then bring your hands back through center and walk your hands in so you can come up to a seat, sitting back on your heels or finding a comfortable seat, sitting cross-legged. To finish class, resting your hands down on your thighs or your knees, taking a moment to close the eyes down, rolling the shoulders out. Feel the effects of your practice on your upper body. Send yourself a little grace. If you're not where you're wanting to be quite yet, that's why it's called a practice. Like I said, continue practicing those tabletop push-ups, bringing your elbows towards your ribs, lowering your chest as much as you can to build that strength through the upper body, through the chest, the shoulders, and you'll get there someday. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take one last breath together. Inhale, reach it up, get tall. Exhale, arms sweep down by your sides. Nice work today. I will see you next time.